Good evening, everyone. This is Antron from Team 395 to Train Robotics. And as you all know, Friday, December 2nd, we have received our first official game hint. And our nice little hint is a list of parts from Rockwell Automation. And it's a nice list of parts here. And I'm pretty sure you all are right now breaking this list down, trying to figure out what it is for, and know how we're going to use all these parts. Pretty much, these parts, I think, from what I'm seeing, is this it's going to be both. It's breaking down to both a robot and for the field itself. So I don't think it's like anything really super special about it, besides the fact that it might be a lot of things using Ethernet ports on here, and some people are from what I've read on Chief Delphi so far, is a lot of focus around a lot of about the photo switches, the photo sensors, the connect, and how are they going to be used in the limit switch as well. And I want to give a shout out to Josh from Team 2751 that he says that this game is not a water game. For all those keep posting it's a water game, it's not a water game. It's fun to see that too. How everybody comes with a nice correlation to how to correlate with anniversaries with Titanic and some other ideas to say it's going to be a water game, but no, it is not a water game. Okay. One of the things that stuck out to me about from this list is about the red, blue, and green lights. To me, I thought what stuck out to me maybe three alliances. A red alliance, blue alliance, and a green alliance. First, in the past, I've used three alliances before. I think just maybe there's three robots in the field at once for competition. But to me, that sort of stuck out to me. Maybe it might be two teams per alliance. Two in the red, two in the green, two in the blue, something like that. But most likely, it's not gonna be used for that type of style. Also, a lot of people brought up the idea of the photo switch being as a counter. For instance, the Fro on Team 1816, he thought of it like using it as a counter for points. A lot of which could be, I'm not sure. We're not sure exactly what the game pieces are because that's what we're trying to guess right now. What the game pieces are, probably won't know until like maybe our second hint. But yeah, as for scoring points, it could be definitely used like for aim high and also for breakaway. We used it for. Another person brought up another idea, Kendra from Team 1727, saying maybe possibly it's gonna be like a sort of like a pinball game. A lot of push button stuff, trying to another way of interacting with the field and scoring points. Also, she said maybe it's something a way for to do something or to get something. Like for instance, First Frenzy. For those of you who remember the game, where we had to knock the ball off the tee to get all the balls that was above the playing field to knock it to the floor. So possibly another way if these sensors are being used in a way like that to trigger something to get extra game pieces onto the field or basically release something. Let's see what else. Another person on the Ninja Bait from Team 694 brought the idea of maybe the photo sensors are used for barrier, like for a barrier. Like last year we had the lanes for feeding your robot. Maybe it's a way of showing another indication of ways of preventing robots from going into another way to detecting if a robot has gone into a lane or area where it's not supposed to be, and used against you for like penalties or something. But most likely not. But could be, but most likely not. Also, I personally think maybe what the photo sensor for or for maybe the mini bots. Like last year we had the race with the top of the pole, and triggering the top of the pole didn't. So most of the time they didn't work quite well. Maybe this is another way of using it as ways for tracking who came in first, second, third, and fourth place. Maybe another crazy idea if our mini bots is doing laps around the field, and it's also a way of seeing how many laps your mini bot has done on the field. That's a counter for that. Being that a lot of mini bots were high speed last season. What idea did I like really well? There's some other ideas of being that the Connect being used as a to track the use it as a vision system to track the infrared light on the field. That was brought up the idea by first team 134, using that as an idea for using it as a vision system like another camera to track infrared light on the field, which is a so this was a, thought would probably be a possibility for the game. Also, another member from the post up on Chief Delphi from 1551 as using as the connect on our minibots for end game. I'm not sure how it's going to be used unless we're going to have like another brain to put on our minibots, or we're allowed to use something like an Arduino to put on our minibots and somehow connect to the Connect. That's another thing, but I'm not sure how it really would that really be used, which would be interesting to see. Who else? Someone else posted something really nice. Oh, this is good. A shout out also to Chris Elson from Team 1501. He posted up a nice list of us for us with all the PDFs to the list of parts that we have gotten, which I thought it was when I think him a lot. He's on the page 4. He's about halfway down the page, and he put a nice list together with a brief description for the parts too. Some of the parts repeat on the same catalog, as you might notice yourself when you try to save it. You'll see that there's some of them repeated inside the same PDF file. But I want to thank him. Want to thank him for doing that because it's a really big help. Someone else did it too with the Excel file. I think it's on another page. I think I'm just gonna click on how much you got for right now. That's what's his name? Jason 701802 from Team 753. He also did an Excel sheet. He put it. He's on page 5. He's also about a quarter of the page down. Did a nice little Excel sheet. Um, Again with all the parts, and he categorized them too with the links on them as well. So I want to thank them too for definitely doing that. He was a very huge help into putting with this list. I was going to do the same thing this morning, but looks like someone like a couple of you already did to the punch, did beat me to the punch. So that was very great, very good that you have done that. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going around on Chief Delphi. If you have not been checking out Chief Delphi, in the portal section for where the hint is, if you're new to first and this is your first year participating, I suggest you use Chief Delphi. It's chiefdelphi.com, www.chiefdelphi.com, and really use that as a source for you for your team. It helps out a lot because you get to see what everybody else is thinking and solutions to certain problems with robots. And you can also post up your own questions that you may have regarding programming or something mechanical, electrical. You can put it up there for all the basically for all the new teams that are out there. And if you are a new team that's turning veteran, also basically you started last year and now you're a veteran team this year. It's also still a big reference for you as well if you haven't checked out as much. If you have another portal besides Chief Delphi that you think is really helpful, share it with the rest of the first community. We would like to gladly to check it out. So my name is Antron. I'm going to say goodnight to you all and have an excellent season and continue to break down this list because I think this list is just nothing more another way of saying to categorize your kit up, your bill of materials. In a way, to me, that's what I think it is. But there's a lot of stuff on here. Maybe I'm still reading it wrong. I'm going to still take my Batman skills and use my detective skills and that's to break it down a little bit more. Maybe I'm missing something. But other than that, it's also someone brought the idea. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already in the video. Let's see, a team member from Team 3098 brought the idea that it might be the Rockwell might be contributing to the name of the game. It could be a possible way. Could be possibly, but I don't think it's going to be that first going to make it that easy again for using like Rockwell as a part of the name of the game. Because last year we used Little Eva's song, Local Motion, into Logo Motion, and that haven't want to be a part of the game. With someone, I want to give credit. I forgot the person who. There's a few people last year who got that spot on too for the name of the game. That was pretty good too. But I don't think the first gonna make it that easy again. From being in the first 13 years, going into 13 years now, they're not gonna make that easy again for you to figure it out. And that's pretty much it for right now. So if you all have any other questions or if you have anything to share, you can reply to this video. You can do so. And I just want to say good night because I'm hungry right now. My brain has been frying over this list again and reading up on it, and I'm starting to stutter a little bit. That's what happens when I get hungry. I stutter. So you all have a good evening and good night. See ya.